Hello and welcome from the Bristly, stranger. We are back for some more Terraforming Mars. Luckily, Simon did manage to not break quarantine and come round and kill me, so that was quite fortunate. We are coming into Generation 11 now, and obviously that is the 11th turn. Normally these games start wrapping up around turn 13 or 14, around there somewhere anyway. Of course, the turns do take longer now, because we have got more actions, more cash, more economy. The engine is fired up and ready to go. With that in mind, let's get back to it. So, more production. 42 money. 57, wow. Plus his heat.
Yeah, you get about as much energy as I do heat now.
That's true. I'm a little way behind. Okay. Ooh. What does this do? Okay, interesting. No. Yes. Not bothered about that. So that one,
I think it's that one. Oh, I'm not sure. We're all kind of distinctly average. One that reduces money production, increases heat production, which is the same as doing nothing. Comes with a bit of energy as well, but that one, I think.
I think really go with that. Maybe. Oh no, that one's points. Okay. And ooh, that could be useful. Yeah, let's go with that.
There's a lot of energy related cards in these.
There
ones,
is.
aren't there?
It's because none have come out yet.
Bit scared of Bristly getting equatorial magnetizer, or decrease your energy production to increase your terraform rate.
No, I won't use that.
Probably not that many
He's
tests.
only got 12 energy production.
Okay, what did we get? Wave power. Okay, they're all really good. Does this give me victory points though? Because it's kind of expensive if it doesn't. It will give me 1 victory point. Possibly 2. Or
3 cards.
Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Yeah, it would have been 1 victory point. Would have been good if I wasn't waiting for other things to happen.
Alright. Take us away, Martin.
Alright. Too many options all of a sudden.
Do the easy options first.
Yeah, sometimes it can matter what we trade. Maybe we should do ants first before you get to have to look at your card resources. Oh, you've got 3 on nitrite reduce. Well, you'll be able to put more on again.
Yeah, I've got lots of things that can put microbes out now.
I'm going to do business network first. Let's see what comes up. Maybe that's worth getting. I should buy it. And I should perhaps use it immediately. It's another asteroid. It's a nice asteroid this time. It doesn't destroy any plants. Your plants are safe.
This time. Well, Simon has got more plants than me this time.
Is that the one that allows you to put an ocean on an out of position tile?
This one was just 2 oceans, so I've snagged the last 2.
Oh,
So
wow.
the free one didn't get used. Wow.
Oh yeah, of course.
This one. The other one. Excellent.
Well, first things first, steal into money.
Yeah, I've got an action that I'm definitely waiting to do, and I'm concentrating my hardest to remember to do it as the first thing. Because if I don't, I'm going to forget it.
What you're saying is we should try and distract you.
It's quite easy. It's getting quite late now. Or early, depending on which way you look at it.
Terraforming Ganymede.
Oh, yeah. So that will give us some more... Oh no! It's a Jovian tag, and get victory points for every one. Wow. 6.
6. Ouch.
Yes.
Probably the most I've ever seen that card.
Yeah. So we're going to quickly click on that before I forget to do anything else. And I have no idea what I wanted to do now. So, have we got 3... Oh, no, let's not do that. Have we got 3 things on there? Yes, we have. So, before Martin's ants come and gobble them up, I'm going to use up my microbes and get another victory point.
Simon's victory point count will soon overtake his terraform rating.
That's the plan.
Well, you're going to win that way, and that's all my actions, so passing the turn.
I kept thinking about awards, whether to bother. They're always a gamble, that's the
They
problem.
are.
Oh, some of them are. Some more than others.
But I have got 6 science tags, and I don't think you guys have got many. Well, Simon's got 3.
Yeah. I mean, bankers often want people think they're going to win, and then at the end of the game it can change quite dramatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could go for Thermalist, but then I think you're always giving somebody else 2 points as well.
Well, that's true. And also, you do use your heat for money, so you might not have them at the end.
Yeah. Okay, we'll increase the heat once. I get to -4. I think I've got some cards that will unlock. I'm going to play trees.
Ah. One of the ones I wanted to get earlier.
Part of the reason I started ramping the heat up of cards that needed Mars to be a bit warmer.
Oh, I just realised I've done this slightly out of order. Because if I'd have done these first, I would have saved myself a little bit of cash. Never mind. So I'm putting in place a dam, and then I'm getting those shuttles, which make all future space cards cheaper.
Yeah.
Should have done that before I did my Ganymede, but never mind.
Never mind. And my turn. Now, we've still got some money. This might be interesting. This might be good. I do think we need this, though. So we are going to play our air brake ammonia asteroid.
Leave my plants alone.
It doesn't affect your plants, you'll be pleased to hear. I'm going to use all of our titanium, so it only costs 3. Oh, we didn't use all of ours. We could have, in fact, used all titanium and nothing else. Right, that can give us some more microbes. Ready for those ants to nom down on. And then we will put a plantation down. Where should we put our plantation? How about just there? Get some steel, why not? And that gives us some animals as well. And then we'll pass the turn.
I think this is going to be turn 14 again, isn't it?
I think so. The water's done, the heat's getting close, and the oxygen's starting to shoot up.
looking at 2 cards thinking, why can't I play these? But I'm thinking it need to be minus so many degrees, not plus so many degrees. And ignore those for now. Let's play some small animals. I should reduce the plant production of the Tharsis Republic. And I'll set my ants into action as well. What doesn't make sense, I have to pick which card I remove the microbe to, but then it asks me to pick the card to add the microbe to, which is ant. And obviously I can't pick anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of little things like that that they could have just sped up with an auto click.
Yeah. Definitely runs better than when I first tried it.
Oh yeah, they've definitely ironed out the wrinkles. I know Penge had suggested doing it on his channel, or maybe as a stream, but then was frightened by how long it might play.
Yeah, it was a lot quicker with only the 2 of us.
Yeah. Well, it's an extra thing of decision making and an extra bit of recap as well.
You'd think it would go faster because there's more money coming in every turn, but at the same time, there's more decision making to go with it.
And more actions and things that have built up.
Yeah, and drafting slows it down even more, but I think it's a better game that way.
Yeah, I do like the drafting.
There's nothing worse than the regular game where you get close to the end of the game, you get your last 4 cards, and they're all like early game cards that you just can't play.
Gaining more cards.
Yep. Double whammy of gaining cards, in fact.
Okay, so it was our turn. And what were we doing? We were cashing in energy for money. Is that how many we want to do? I think it is. Do we do the rest for another card? It's an extra. Oh, I can't think. Yes, I think we do actually. Let's just do that. There we go. And then we can play that other card. This one. Oh, we need our steel to play that, but that's okay. Or this one we could do as well. Oh, that's the one I wanted to do. It might be a bit of a waste though. Whereas that one, I don't think it is. So let's do that. We do have to use 2 steel, but we've got 2 steel, that's fine. Is that our 2 actions? Yes, it is.
That was a good card. I nearly had that, but wasn't sure I'd be able to get my energy production up.
Yeah, I've got loads of energy, it's just what to use it on now.
That's me done.
More plants. I think we'll just go with boosting the temperature a bit.
Okay. 8 heat to boost the temperature. And that was it. Okay. So we're going to use actions. We're going to use energy to boost the oxygen to get a point, and that will raise the heat as well for another point. Excellent.
That would be an even better combo if we hadn't placed all the oceans.
Yes.
Yeah, I just did the greenery and then realised there's the heat bonus. I hadn't noticed. I forgot about it.
I'm going to add a microbe to that card, so hungry ants have something to do, and that's us done.
Let's go for tardigrades. Still busy multiplying. And small animals. So we're doing the same thing.
Hopefully not with the tardigrades.
Well, you'd hope not. Tardigrades, I think I remember seeing a blown up picture of them because they're microscopic, but they look absolutely fearsome, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I think that's it for me for this turn.
Okay. I think I have still got an action to use. But I've clicked on it too early. There we go. And we can either get plant or a microbe, and I don't think we need the microbe, so I'm going to get an extra plant. We haven't got any money left, so I think we are just skipping ahead.
I realise I'm sitting on deal again, so I'm going to use it. Deep well heating, heat increase, and energy production.
Now I've got some cards that I really want to play, but I don't think we've got enough turns in the game to make it worthwhile. So it might be better just to sell them.
Fish
Oh no.
made an appearance.
Never see fish. There it is. Taking away my plants.
They're eating your plants, I'm afraid.
So I was going to get rid of some cards. I think this one doesn't do anything. Right, let's go to standard projects. Sell some cards. Keeping that. This doesn't do that anymore. That was a massive waste. I missed the chance to do it. But it is worth a point at the end of the game, so it might be worth hanging on to just for now. This is okay. This I'm worried about. That's points. This... I think I want to keep. This is points. This needs to be played next turn before I kill myself. That can be sold. That possibly can be sold. Yeah. Well, it's quite cheap though. It will give extra stuff. No, we're going to sell that. I don't think I've got time to be able to do it. Okay. And then let's give us a little bit of money, but we're going to skip the rest.
12 cards still.
I know. They're all so good I don't want to get rid of them.
Are you running without any cards, Martin?
No, I've still got 5.
Just not showing up on.
Okay, done. I've just produced my first fish.
Excellent. And I am also completely done now, so it's back to you, Martin.
And pass.
Okay. Loads of money. Loads of everything, really, isn't it?
Don't feel like
Bless you.
Oh, I thought I muted that. Apologies.
No worries.
Is that still coming through?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
the little switch does nothing.
it made it slightly quieter.
Oh, it's supposed to mute it.
That would have been a nice early card. Bit rubbish now, though. Oh dear, these are all pretty good. Oh, that would be good as well. I'm really torn. That would allow us to get more money, though.
Yeah, I'm torn between taking one that I don't want you guys to have and taking one that I want.
Well, I kind of want the first two because they got points on, but I think I'm going for that. I don't really want you to have that because I'm sure you've got a million science space cards even.
Who, me?
But let's see, because I'm sure you've got some. Only 10.
I've only got 10.
Not a good first set for me.
Oh, I don't want that. Don't really want that. And that doesn't work. Okay. I guess we take. No, you. Yeah.
Yes, that one.
I think we take that one and don't buy it. And ooh, interesting. But we don't really need it. Yeah, it's not massive. Well, it could be. Let's take it and make the decision later. Okie dokie. Oh, we do want that one. Don't want that one. Oh, don't really want it. It is a point though, isn't it? 7 monies for 1 point. Is it worth it? I think that one is worth it, maybe. It's only for a few turns, and I've got loads of cards. No. I think yes for that one though.
Buying 2.
I've got 2.
I got 2 as well.
First things first, steal into money. And then some gene repair. Boost my money production a bit.
Okay. I've just had a quick look at what Martin's got, and I think I better do this right now. Monies and points. Wow. So we will start off by turning heat into more heat for the planet. And then we will probably sell that other card if I haven't used it. No, I haven't, so yeah, that needs selling. This one is a good one to have because it will get us money. And then that's the 2 actions, so we'll end turn.
Can't decide whether to finish the heat track or keep it as spare cash. I guess we decide that later. We'll do farming, more money production, and plants. Perhaps against my better judgment. I'm going to fund an award.
But which one?
Indeed.
There's the farming.
I don't like funding the 3rd award, it just seems too expensive.
Very. Fun to stop other people though. Which one was it? The banker. Very good. I don't think we're anywhere close.
Simon's only 7 less.
Yeah, so let's see. You'll like this one. Interstellar colony ship.
Blimey, what does that do? Sounds fancy.
Well, I paid for it for free using titanium. Methane from Titan to boost my heat production and my plants.
Gotta get those plants up. Okay. So, Interstellar, 4 points. Wow.
Relatively cheap card for that.
Yeah.
I'm getting a heavy discount to it.
even its normal prices.
Yeah, that's another 2 points. Jeez, Luis. Okay. We are going to click on that too early and then come back. There we go. We are going to use this one, which I believe we pay 1 energy and get a load of money, which is always fun. And let's use some more energy to get some more oxygen, because that's a thing, and then that's the end of my turn. That seemed quite quick.
Yeah, it was.
Use a CEO's favourite project, which costs a whole 1 credit. Add a resource to a card. I'm going to. His favourite project is fish. So that's 1 point per animal.
Yeah. Kind of wish I'd had my bears to eat your fish now.
Yeah, I'm glad that the predators. Did it disappear out of the game? I can't remember.
Yeah, I just got rid of it. I've still got loads of cards though, so yeah.
I'm going to do zeppelins.
More points.
Only 1, but more money production. A bit late in the game, but
I don't know, it's always good to have more money.
I think we've got another turn yet, at least.
I think so. Well, I hope so, anyway.
Puts your money production on 28. So
Playing that award's like a red rag to a bull, isn't it? Simon's gone challenge accept. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be much of a contest when we get to the final scoring on this.
Well, I don't know. He's only 44 points in the bank. I've got 2, and you've got 14.
I guess there's nothing else to add up apart from the greeneries and cities, is there?
Yeah. Well, and the milestones.
Oh yeah.
But again, that's only
So
50.
some breathing filters and some lichen.
More points. That breathing filters card. I remember.
Yeah. Another 2. Blimey.
I don't think I'm getting any points that score any cards that score.
No, I haven't got many. And it's if I've got enough money to actually play them. Right. So we need to get some points out. This is going to score points, but not many. This is going to score points and get me stuff. But I do want those plants. Save this till later, I think. That's really expensive, so let's not do that. Okay. So I think the best thing to do, possibly do that. Got no steel, but that's fine. And then we need an action maybe to use that. Get a free card, and then pass the turn and figure out what that free card was. Quite a useful one.
Actually, business network. When you've got herbivores, I'm getting all the animal cards. Feel like I'm a zoo. When place a greenery tile, add an animal to this card. 1 point per 2 animals. Not that many greenery tiles going to be placed. I fear.
I think there might be a few, at least 2 or 3.
It's only when I place the card, I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think I am done for the turn.
Okay.
While you guys all play with your microbes.
I say I'm going to have to use this one to get. Oh no, I can't. Oh, rats. Can we cancel that and go back? No, we can't. It says confirm, but there is no cancel. Okay, I guess I'll confirm it then. Did that the wrong way round. Never mind. Because if we'd have used that first, we could have done that for an extra victory point. Well, if I'm one short now, which I'm obviously not going to be, that would be annoying.
I honestly don't know how this is going to stack up.
I think you've won.
Oh, I think I do. By some margin, I think. Which is interesting, because normally if you end up building lots of cards, I guess, that have points, you don't necessarily always do as well with your terraform rating, sort of one or the other.
But you've kept both going.
But yeah, to check how many microbes you'd got.
Oh, loads.
Before because like I said, if we activate the card and then you can't back out of it.
Yeah, if I'd have done it the other way around, I could have spent them so you couldn't have eaten them, but never mind.
Hey, my interstellar thingies disappeared.
Oh. Maybe it's because you've passed and it's on our turns or something. I don't know. I guess we'll figure out very shortly whether it's going to come back or not. Although we've got to finish bumbling about with ours. Let's do that to get a point and some more money. And
yeah, I see what you mean. So, I mean, yeah, it's not in your list of victory points. There isn't a 4-point
one
entry.
more action.
No.
That's because it's an event.
It's because it's an event card. And I'm guessing one of my other ones was an event card as well.
Get a plant.
Or maybe because they're face down, it doesn't add it. It keeps it for surprise at the end.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, over to you. Okay.
More animals. Fish.
And I think I'm going to play another card. I think it gets rid of my plants though, which is annoying. Yeah, but increases my plant production, which is obviously good. Which also increases my animals. 12 points. 12 points, 12 monies. In which case, I think it's time we put Ganymede out.
Ooh.
Ganymede colony. Well, you did terraform it. And yeah, we zoom in to see it because it's right in the distance. And I click on it. There we go. Waiting for me. And that gives more money and animals to Martin. And I end my turn.
The cities on the other moons don't always trigger the bonuses, do they?
I think they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got an animal and I got a ready production. There are some cards that say obviously a city tile on Mars.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's stuff like the monorail, maybe.
Yeah. Finished off the heat.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Well, if you've done that, it's time for me to get my caretaker program into place, which allows me to turn heat into victory points.
Yes.
That would have been good for me.
And then we do need some more money. How much? We need 3 more money. And we've got an action left where we can turn energy into money. 3 more, yep. And then we can play that card, which will get us. Oh, that one gets us a point and some more energy. That gets us 2 more victory points. Yeah, let's do. Oh, it says I can't do that one. Why not? Is it still doing something? Oh, yes, I've got to end my turn. That's what it's got to do.
I hope we get some decent cards next round. The last couple of rounds kind of felt there were nothing particularly useful.
Yeah, I've not had many good cards either. But that's okay because I had tons in my hand.
Yeah, I'm down to 4. Normally you end up with a
What's
few
that
good ones that you couldn't afford to play all game.
That's it. And no more money. So I think we are skipping, of which it will come back to me, and I skip again.
Yep.
So we are on 13 now.
I think this is going to be
I think this is going to be it.
Oh, there's a lot of oxygen to do.
So many points. I think we have that one because it combos with other cards for more points. Oh, the Earth Catapult is here, which is worth 2 points and reduces all costs by 2. It's a bit late in the game for that. I think that one will earn me more points though, so we're going to go for that. Okay. That is points, so I guess we go for that one. These are both largely useless. So I guess we have that one. Okay, so what did we end up with? Loads of points. That one might be useful if we can get it out. Yeah, okay, I'm going for 3, which seems like a lot.
Yep. I am also going for 3.
Probably too many. But...
Okay, oh, it's me. Sitting waiting for stuff to happen. Okay, I think we have got enough money to play the Earth Catapult and make other things cheaper. And then I'm going to play out my plants just in case anyone feels like destroying them.
I'm going to build a city, but I'll put it somewhere and get more plants. I'll put it somewhere that's going to get me more points for future greenery tiles.
Well, how many greenery tiles are you going to be getting? At least 1.
Yeah, 1. It's just making up then a second.
If you got those 2 with your city, you could get an extra 1 with the greenery you're going to place, which would give you your second greenery tile.
Yeah, it's that's what I was planning to do along the top edge of the
water, yeah.
ocean. But then moving the city up 1 means I can get extra points by being next to 2 cities with the greenery.
Which is true.
Which is what I've gone for instead.
And if you got 1 other plant.
Yeah, looking at card resources, I'm showing 27.
Wow.
I've got 0.
Steal for money, yeah, because I just haven't done those kind of cards.
Yeah, I've got 12 tardigrades.
And then I'm going to do my own bit of greenery before I lose the option to do any greenery.
It's a good idea. So I think I'm going to use my action to make some oxygen to score a point. Now we only need 1 more. And I've got no way of getting any more plants. And the standard project is 1 money out of my reach. Ah, that's annoying. So I'm going to use my action to turn energy into money. But of course, it's your guys' goes now. And you have got enough money to do the same.
I'll get the last oxygen. Tempting.
Well, the game is ending this turn, so it's whether we do all of the other things. Just trying to get as much points on the board as possible now.
Yep.
I've got mangrove card, which is put greenery on a space reserved for ocean.
That's
That
cheaper
doesn't
as
really
well,
help
though,
you.
isn't it? It's less than 23 points.
Yeah, it's 12 credits only, but it's not going to give me 2 plants.
No.
So if I build one next to my city, it will.
which will give you an extra greenery tile as well, won't it?
It's a point on its own, so I'm going to do it. I can either get 1 plant or 1 card. I can't be bothered to do the maths on the plants as to how many I'm going to end up with. I'll go for the plant and get me 2 credits as well. Mars is terraformed.
Hooray! You can tell we're all getting tired now. The gaps between talking has got longer and longer.
Well, at least there'll be plenty for you
I was going to say, edit all of that nonsense out.
So I was concentrating, not listening. Right, good news is I finished
Well
my
done.
turn.
Yay!
There's the mangrove, extra point as well. So that's got you 2 points actually. And Mars is terraformed. It's the last generation, so we didn't get to 14. So now it's time to consolidate everything as much as you can.
Yep.
Do all of those actions, make sure you don't get them wrong this time. Well, that mistake, a bristly blunder, at least it's only cost me 1 point.
So, doing a thing to get me some extra cards.
Extra cards, extra good. Even if they're not points, you can sell them for that extra 1 money that you might need.
Yeah. That's tempting to use. So, but let's go with this one first. Decrease plant production, increase money. That's over to you.
Okie dokie. Research, more cards, yeah. Ooh, more science tags as well.
I think Simon was only 1 behind actually.
Better get.
Oh, I didn't even
Now ahead.
realise. Wow. Okay. I wasn't even intentionally going for that.
Well done. Yeah, I'm only on 7. That may change what I do. Okay, let's go back to my screen though, not yours. Oh, my cards have disappeared.
Yeah, I've had that before. If you go to cards played and then back
right.
again, I think
Well,
return.
I can earn some points by doing an action off my actions list though, so that is fine. Confirm, yeah. Scores me 1 extra point. And my cards have appeared now. And I can convert 8 heat into an extra point. And then that's me done.
Okay, we'll do kelp farming. That's 1.
Everyone's really hungry for those points now.
And the greenery.
Yeah.
Can't remember if I played my other one or not.
Play a comet. And nick some of Phil's plants.
Well, I wasn't using them.
Do some sponsors to increase my money production. End of turn.
Excellent. Feels like a waste on that comment, but it was basically
It
free.
doesn't do anything, does it? Yeah.
There is a reason. Well, for starters, I get a bit of money because it's an event. But you shall see.
Okay, what am I doing? Well, I need more science. So we're going to use this one. Question mark. It's going to give us a couple of cards. And a victory point. So we're going to use the action to get those cards.
Can I play insects? Gives me plant production for every plant I have.
Excellent.
Nice.
6 plant production. Not bad. Oh no, decision. I've got 10 steel which I can put to use.
10? Bloody hell.
Oh, why did I thought I could use it on the electro catapult. I took that card thinking it was a building card that I could use steel on, but actually needs to be less than 8% oxygen, so that was a waste of time. No matter. Okay, I can make a city. Yeah, when I build a city, it asks me to confirm I want to add a pet to my pet card. If anybody else builds a city, it just does it for me.
Exactly. That was a bit weird. There's a few little bits like that you would have thought would have been ironed out by now, but just simple auto clicks. More points, more monies. Wow.
Right. Yeah, money production's 34. I think that roughly equals the most I've ever had on the board game version.
So,
run out of cubes to stack up, don't you, on the 10 plus.
I'm gonna sell these cards that I can't use.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which ones I can't use. I've got points on, so I feel bad selling them, but if I can't actually get them out, no point.
And then I'm going to do the thing which I think doesn't actually help me anymore, but we'll see.
Do it anyway.
Which is the... Hey, what? I didn't sell the one card I wanted to sell. Which is the one money production for every space tag I have. Which I don't think gets me quite enough to compete with Martin. No, one short. Damn it.
Okay.
I see, gosh, you've got a money production one. Wow, that would be a very last minute steal.
That's what I was trying to do.
33. Blimey. Okay, what am I doing? I was gonna sell some cards, but before I sell some cards, I'm going to sell some energy. Because that gives us a little bit more money. And now, rather than selling cards straight away, we're going to use this one, because I know I definitely want to use that.
Alright, I've got 4 cards left. Apparently I can still play Beam from a Thorium asteroid. It's 32 cost.
Blimey, how much money have you got still?
It's got, I've got 4 titanium.
And the heat as well, yes.
7 credits and 13 of my 17 heat. Gets me 1 point, that's all it does. Heat and energy production. I've had it a while, but it's never really worth building. Lunar beam does nothing useful. Space mirrors I never bothered building. 7 credits convert to an energy production.
That's a good one.
Let me plod through my actions. You've got no microbes on your nitrite reducing bacteria.
No.
Oh well, I can take one. I can take the one off my tardigrades because I've got 1 too many on there anyway, so that works out fine.
Well, I did actually have some microbe cards left that I haven't used, and I was about to use them just because. But it doesn't matter now because you've already used your ants and it balanced out anyway.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a competition for second place.
Yeah.
So that's good. That selling that last card that I meant to sell last time, unfortunately you can do a stand project more than once, gives me just enough money to buy another city.
And where's it going?
Now, luckily that gives me a money production as well, doesn't it?
But annoyingly, it's Martin took the really good spot that was right next to my forests that I wanted to use. So I'm just going to put it there on the basis of Phil might possibly vaguely put a thing in, and I think that ties us on money production. Or does that also
it puts
your
us
money
up as well,
you?
so Martin also goes up by 1.
Immigrant city early in the game. Good effort. Can't believe you nearly caught me up. I was so far ahead of
you. Were. So my turn. These are not going to score us anything now, so I'm not going to even look at those again. I think I'm selling some cards. So that's standard projects. can we only do this once?
No, you can do them multiple times.
So I can do it as many actions as I've got, really. We're selling that one, because that's not going to get anything. We're selling that one. Keep that for now. Don't think we'll sell that one. I've got a Jovian tag card that I could do it, possibly, but it'll cost me all my money. I'm trying to work out, because I've got one that gives me bonus points for Jovian tags. I think I'll hang on to it for now if I can just do a sell patent later on. Because you never know, I might wangle some money from somewhere. But if we do that and that, that's cheaper and gets more points, so we'll do that first. Which gives me more points on the ecological zone as well, which is nice. And that's the end of my go. Yeah, I'd like to see the final tally on the points.
You're catching me up on the victory point tally, so your milestones more or less make the difference.
I think me and Simon are running level pegging on the science tags now.
Yes.
In which case you both get 5 and nothing for second.
I think so.
My animals multiplying it.
Small animals and fish.
It's that time of year.
Anything else to add, Simon?
So I have one last thing I can do. I have 4 monies. I have one action, which is I can buy a card for 2 monies.
You never know.
And see what it is. You never know, it might be a 1 point science
you've
tag.
Got some reductions.
It's not.
Oh, shame.
You know what's really annoying?
It's a good one.
It would cost me 6, and it would give me 1 money production for every Earth tag.
So close.
So close. I think about things I can do, but it's going to have to wait till it comes back round to me to pass.
Well, you've got a card that you can sell. Right, so I've got 7 money. So I can do that and that for 8 money. Or I can do that for 7 money. And I've got 3 cards that I definitely can't use. So I guess I sell the 3 cards that I can't use for definite, which is that one, and that one, and then as my second action I can do one of these. I can't do all 3 though, no matter which way I throw it. So which way is going to earn me more points? I don't think it makes any difference. But actually it does, because the plant tag goes on my habitats, I think. So it might get me an animal. I don't know whether that scores me any points or not. Yeah, I think it put me up to 8 or possibly 9. If it was 9, it did nothing. Yes, it was 9, it put me up to, damn.
I've got that one card I can play still. Beam from a thorium asteroid for 1 point. But 17 heat, 7 credits. Makes 24. I sell 1 card. I can build another city. Ooh, where to put it? It's going to have to go right at the top in the middle, I think.
next to the water?
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to get 2 more plant tiles, greenery tiles at the end. So I've got 1 plant, 15 plant production.
Right.
So, yeah, it's got to go there.
Oh, I'm 1 short of being able to.
Yeah, mine didn't work out at all.
I got a look at my insects, gave me like 5 or 6 plant production right at the end.
If I'd realised that, if I'd put my city on a different tile, I potentially would have got an extra forest tile at the end.
It's hard to do maths at this early in the morning.
So, isn't this your alarm?
Yeah,
time?
yeah, I'm normally going to work now.
2 AM. I don't feel too bad. I'm a night owl.
Well, to be honest, as long as I can get to sleep, it's not too bad. Because once you're up and you've had a cup of coffee and you're at work, it's no different to any other time.
Yeah. No, I'm fine going to bed late.
Yeah.
Waking up. It's the problem.
I have to say that's been one of the few benefits of working from home.
Not getting up.
Is well, it's not so much not getting up, because I am getting up because I need to get work from home, but I haven't had to have my alarm on.
Get up when you
I get up. I get up about the same time. I only have a 10-15 minute commute, so it doesn't save me a lot of time.
So, we are using our last card to get 1 last point. We've got some actions that aren't going to score us anything. I've got a card that I can't get no matter what, so I'm going to skip. It will have to come back to me to pass again, though.
Okay, got no actions left. I've got my 1 card left that I cannot play. I could sell patents to raise 1 credit, but I don't really see the point.
Yeah, I'm in the same point. I've actually got 3 actions left, but they're not going to do anything to score me points, so no point. And then straight back to me. I'm not going to look. I know I can't do anything else, so I'm passing as well. And then finally, the final production phrase. I haven't got any plants. You do have 2.
I know, I turned out really well at the end, especially I've got 2 places to put between cities. They're going to get 2 points
Simon,
each.
yeah, 1 short, as he said. No longer have plants to convert yet. Okay. So I can't do any plant conversion. So I'll skip that. This is the final phase. This isn't a full turn, just for the people that haven't played the game before. You get 1 last turn at the very end of the game where any plants you've got in the bank you can convert into greenery tiles, just for a last ditch attempt to get some more points. And obviously that's what Martin's doing.
It's actually 6 points, isn't it? It's a point for each greenery tile, and then it'll be 2 points for each city.
Yep.
No, not bad. I think I also won the Mayor Award.
I would hope so, with the number of cities you got.
Oh, not the Mayor, sorry,
Landlord.
the landlord.
Yeah. Tiles on the board. Yeah, I was doing my damnedest to get those green tiles out, and you guys beat me to it.
The game is over.
The game is indeed over. So, here we go. Yeah, jumped ahead there. Oh, there's me racing into the lead. A bit more. It's not going to be enough. A bit more, yeah. Martin levels it up.
Oh, Martin takes it!
By 1 point!
Oh, wow, what? What?
I said right at the start that Martin won this.
I honestly thought I wouldn't be anywhere near you. I think that really made a difference at the end with the cities and the greeneries.
Yeah. You know what's really annoying is, obviously, if I'd put that city in a different place, I'd been able to get 1 more
Which would
greenery
have
tile.
scored the extra points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you'd run away with that, Simon. Seriously, I thought you'd be like 20 points clear.
No, it was much closer than it appeared.
I think that's the same score I had the other day as well.
Very
99.
Good. Very good.
Good scores all round, though, actually.
Yeah. Good game. Thank you very much for joining me, fellas. I don't know how many parts this is going to end up as, but it's obviously going to be more than one. Big thank you for staying up till this stupid time.
I enjoyed it.
No, it's good fun.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you soon, and everybody else as well. Hope you've enjoyed watching. All the usual YouTube nonsense. Like and subscribe if you really want to. But for now, I've been the Bristly Stranger. I'm going to bed, and I'll see you next time.